Last year, I planned on making a video covering 5 of my favorite lesser-known Christmas specials, but because of some fuck-ups with the audio, I more or less had to make it a silent review. Whatever that is. And being the squid that I am, I just now checked my email connected to this YouTube account and found out there were some copyright issues, despite some of the clips in the video being public domain. I love how I put stuff off. But regardless of that, I wanted to try again and give you guys something for the holidays. I mean, 2020 completely sucked, and we need something fun to cap off the end of the year, so let's try again as I wanted to. So, as my gift to you, my top 5 favorite lesser-known holiday specials. Alright, let's do this shit.
Let the magic surround you.
Number 5, the Lollipop Dragon. Alright, right off the bat, this special I'm still trying to find info on, and the only thing it has to do with Christmas is that there is a race. Yeah, as it says in the title, a race. It's just a short good guy versus bad guy Christmas race where the baddies, one Baron Bad Blood, makes his stupid little race threats to ruin Christmas for kids by making essentially liver-flavored lollipops.
I'm gonna win this foolish little competition, and the Christmas lollipop will have my face on it! Did I tell you what my favorite flavor is? Liver!
So the guy is making meat pops. Alright, as you will. And our good guys, headed by our big boy Lollipop Dragon, goes out to beat him in the race. And that's basically it. So why do I like this special so much? Well, just because it's fun, it's cute, silly, and it's as simple as a concept as you can get with a Christmas special. It's unapologetically 80s in its design and music. Plus, Baron Bad Blood has to be one of the most over-the-top yet proudly loud villains in kids media. The dude just does not give a fuck.
Make room for me!
No! You can't race!
Oh no! Well, as I recall the King's proclamation...
Anyone may enter!
I like him. There was a sequel, possibly prequel to this made called The Great Lollipop Adventure, which I watched a lot more as a kid, and it was only slightly recently that I even knew that this Christmas special existed. And in the end, I'm glad that it does. It's short, it's simple, it's sweet, but hey, so are lollipops. Sorta. So check this one out.
They'll lick my lollipops!
Number 4, Christmas Classic Collection, or Christmas Classic VHS, or whatever the hell this is called. Okay, if you watched the original video from last year, this was placed at number 5, but after some rethinking, I realized that it deserved to be at least a bit higher on the list. Even if in a way this is kind of a cheat considering this is a collection of Christmas specials rather than just one. Burbank Home Video put out a ton of public domain tapes back in the day, some of which I still have. But their Christmas collection is a tape, again, that I still have for some reason, that I will always treasure just for the variety of shorts that are on it, on top of introducing me to series and cartoons that I had never heard of before. There's the Howdy Doody Christmas short, which was the first time I had ever seen the accursed puppet.
Oh, well, howdy doody, boys and girls!
There's a really psychedelic but adorable short about a sailor toy falling in love with a shepherd from England. Another creepy-ass puppet short about animals who feel neglected by Santa. And the two I want to talk about are a tear-jerking short from Russia and a lovely short using animatronics to retell fairy tales during Christmas. The Russian short, about a boy who wants to give his father a Christmas tree, was the cartoon that the tape was for some reason stopped on when I had gotten it as a kid. I don't know why, but when I popped it in, this was the first thing to play despite it not even being close to the first short. It's amazingly beautiful, and it really reminds me that a lot of Russian animated movies and shorts from the 50s are sorely overlooked. I mean, we've got this, the original Snow Queen movie, and another movie from my childhood, The Magic Pony, to look at and see that Russia was no slouch when it came to animation, but this one? Not gonna spoil it, but near the end there's a part that had little baby squid crying all over a goddamn Christmas tree.
Oh, we're too late. Oh, there it is. Too late.
Kolya was frozen with disappointment. He couldn't go any further.
Oh god. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, I'm together. The second short I want to talk about is A Christmas in Fairyland, or A Christmas Fairy Tale, or A Christmas... whatever this is called, which, as mentioned before, uses animatronics to retell what fairy tale characters do on Christmas. It just reminded me of old Christmas displays we used to have here in Indy for a while before they just, I don't know, fucking stopped doing them for some reason. And it reminded me of why I love animatronic displays like this. Yeah, I know some people may find things like this creepy, but I don't know. It's as close as we're gonna get to see a real-life Toy Story, and I love it. Of course, the tape was long out of print, but most, if not all of these shorts could be found online, thanks to people archiving them, because it would be such a shame if we lost these beautiful...
Oh, well, howdy, boys and girls!
That was the end of Laura's wonderful visit to Fairyland on Christmas Eve.
Hey yo, and before we get on to the next part, I want to talk about this cover. Oh my god, yeah, this is what I got years ago as a kid, and I'm just looking at it now and realizing why it didn't scare the shit out of me when I saw it. It was opened, no plastic at all, and let's see, we have Santa here, possibly looking like the best drawn thing on the cover, but he still looks terrifying. Rudolph here in the corner is asking, he looks like he's regretting taking up Santa's offer to drive the sleigh, because he's like, oh no, I'm enslaved for the rest of my life. Then we have Hector and the puppies who look like they're in a strangely small basket, almost as if they're, looks like their heads have been cut off. We have Punch and Judy who are in a really small box for some reason, and hold on, what the hell? I don't remember this cartoon in the... Wait a second.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, nice job completely missing all the details of the original short and just creating some original character. What's his name? I'm gonna call him Teddy Chew. For number 3, we have a special that was actually made by the king of Christmas specials, Romeo Muller. But unlike his other work like Rudolph, Frosty, Jack Frost, and A Merry Fire Festival Christmas, there's just something different about the 12 Days of Christmas. What I find so unique about this special is that it takes a turn away from Muller's more classic and heartfelt style and dips much deeper into comedy elements. But when you have Phil freaking Hartman voicing the lead character, would you miss that opportunity?
Come with me, my little hands. The princess, she is waiting for the gift.
I'll have my daddy cut off your head.
I'm afraid there's a waiting list for that honor. Whew. At least she didn't chop off my head.
The history of the special is sort of wonky in that it did air, but unlike its stop-motion cousins, it never got those sweet re-airings. Even on ABC Family, which airs nearly all the Rankin Bass Muller specials, even ones that I had no freaking idea existed, but for some reason this one goes under the radar. And that's what I don't get. It's not a bad movie at all. It's a fictional history of how the song The 12 Days of Christmas was created, and it takes advantage of the musical themes by having each day sung in a different music style.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 6 geese to land. Oh, yeah.
On the 10th day of Christmas, too long gave it to me.
But the best part about it is Phil Hartman as our lead, the hapless but ever lovable Hollyberry, as he's tasked to go about collecting each thing from the lyrics of the song and, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but let me just say that the different uses of musical genres still makes me laugh, even as an adult, and there were so many things as a kid I did not get. Like this bit.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
I just want a cracker.
As a kid, I had no idea this was a parody of Bob Dylan, and I remember the moment years down the line when my brain was able to put that together. But I guess that shows how I grew up because I knew these were the Supremes.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Go, 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 go.
No! What's under them?
But I had no idea this curly-headed chuckle fuck was Bob Dylan. I love stuff like this. Coming in second place is a special that, while looking for info on it, I discovered 2 surprising things about it. One, apparently critics hated this thing when it came out, which shocked me given how inoffensive it is. I mean that in a good way. And second, the people who made this, their studio is located here in Indianapolis. All these years, I've been gushing over this particular Christmas special, and I had no idea it was made not just in my home state, but only like 20 minutes away from where I live. And that special is A Merry Mirthworm Christmas. As far as story beats go, it's your typical fish-out-of-water Christmas redemption story with the protagonist, Merthworm, making a not-so-good impression on the locals during the holidays, all thanks to the talented local Karen, Wormaline Wiggler?
That's Wormaline Wiggler. Wormaline Wiggler.
Really, that's what you're gonna name her. Okay. And I know in most situations the story wants us to hate the town for rejecting the guy, but as the years have gone on, I feel for both Bert and the people who have to put up with him. They're tired, Caroline is running them ragged, and they're just tired. Of course it would be edgy if some rando just came in and kept wrecking shit they put a lot of time and effort in. Some of the exploits resulted in them getting injured. But like all things for the Christmas season, the town gets together when they believe they've run Bert out of town. Did they? Again, watch the special for yourself. You'll find out what happened. I love the animation style in the short, but the music, my god, the music in this. Bert sings his heart out in the special, and it fits so perfectly for the Christmas feel. So if you're not scared of worms, here's another one to add to the list. Oh, and I want to add, this is one of the few specials that I like by having a mayor that is not evil. The mayor actually has one of the best clapbacks I have ever seen in animated history.
You know, Miss Wiggler, that Bert really seems to be a nice fellow.
Who? Oh, yes! I was devastated by the shameless way those nasty worms treated him.
You can stop trying to deceive me, Miss Wiggler. Tonight I saw the real you. In a way, Christmas is a reminder to all of us of the most important qualities we can possess. Love, kindness, patience, understanding. You seem to come up short on all counts, Miss Wiggler. Now by rights, I should remove you as chairworm. But as my Christmas gift to you, I'm going to give you something you didn't give Bert Worm. A second chance. I hope you won't disappoint.
Yeah, insert Mandela effect joke here, but can someone tell me why the Berenstain Bear Christmas special is not shown more often? This, my friends, is a special that should be recognized alongside things like The Grinch, Rudolph, and Frosty, but no, for some reason this fell through the crack, and if we're lucky, once every 200 years.
When the moon is in the 8th house of Aquarius.
Some channel will play it, but then it disappears again. Why? Why is this wonderful special forgotten? Story-wise, it's simple. Papa Bear wants to find the perfect Christmas tree and takes his kids just about throughout the entire goddamn countryside looking for it, coming across animals who don't want to give up their homes in order to just prop it up for a few days before they throw the goddamn thing out. This special hits all the marks. It's funny, it's sweet, and the conclusion at the end for the bears is one of the most eye-catching moments in any animated Christmas special. We have the part where the Grinch realizes the error of his ways, Rudolph taking Santa's request to lead the sleigh, even the captivating display of fatherly love from Jingle All the Way. But, okay, I'm gonna break spoilers here because you have to see this.
Sold out, and some tired old needles lying about. When Sis saw those needles, well, she thought she might cry. But then, something wondrous caught her eye.
Look! Somebody has decorated our house!
And somebody had. The chipmunk, the skunk, the crows and the grouse, the eagle, the owl, and all of the others, and quite a few of their sisters and brothers, were returning the kindness Pa showed those snowbirds. The bears, they were speechless. They just had no words. All of the bear's tree things were there. The bangles, the bells, the musical bear, the Christmas tree star, the Santa Bear sled.
Why, everything's shining!
Sister suddenly said. Then, a very special starry light filled the sky that Christmas Eve night. It didn't come from that pink plastic star. It was the light of the Christmas star.
This, folks, this moment right here is why the Berenstain Bears Christmas tree is my favorite underrated Christmas special of all time. And it truly deserves a lot more recognition. But if you want to see these specials, don't fret. The 12 Days of Christmas and the Berenstain Bears special have been released on DVD, but in the case of the other, their VH prints have of course long gone out of print, but I will provide you links below so you can see them here on YouTube. I hope with this that I've introduced you guys to some new old specials that you'll share with your loved ones, just to get a well-deserved break from all the calamity that's going on this year. Maybe for a few of you this will be some nostalgia, but for others this might be something new. Either way, I hope you enjoy them, and from this squid to you, I wish you and all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and congrats for making it through 2020. Woo, lads, this was a shit show. Hey guys, thank you for sticking through, and I actually managed to make this before Christmas, yay! I wanted to do this again only because it felt so shitty just to make a silent review because there was no explanation on what I actually liked about this video, so yeah, and it was fun, and I actually found out the copyright claim came from Wild Brains, the people that own the Berenstain Bear video. Yay! Even though I don't really think they're the one that owns that upload, but whatever. Anyway, I want to, well, this is the first time I'm going to plug my Patreon account using my voice, so I want to thank JJW Cool, RugalB98, and Hubba Bubba Gum Pop. I'll provide links to the videos so you can see them for yourself and everything else. So as I said before, happy holidays, and hope that 2021 is a lot better. Ugh.
あの日から